So let's find some history, mate.
Metal detection expert Gary Drayton,
Winkle a good find.
along with Jack Begley and heavy equipment operator Billy Gerhardt, continue searching through the nearby spoils excavated from the money pit by Robert Dunfield back in 1965.
See the little bits of wood there, though, in that bucket, Jack? It's consistently wood. And if you go a little further to your right, in the bucket, there's that real dark wood.
And it's right at the bottom.
It's right in those rocks, right? So you can see me, you saw me scraping the rocks,
yeah.
You see the wood, that is right at that layer.
That cut looks intentional, don't you think?
Oh yeah, no, it's cut.
It's hand-hewn.
It's too thick for dimensional too, right?
A hand-hewn or manually cut timber? Because mechanized cutting tools, such as the circular saw, were not commonly used in construction until the late 18th century, could this hand-cut wooden beam be potential evidence of the original money pit shaft? If so, what else might be waiting to be found in the so-called Dunfield spoils?
You mind if I poke around down there a little bit?
Just go around to the other end and walk down that slope, right?
Okay.
I'll come down there and detect. Because this is spoils just going all the way up. Right, now if we do find anything here...
Yeah, nail or anything would be good to find here, Gary.
You're getting a hit already?
Yeah, it's in this. Is it that? Yep, it is. It's a cribbing spike.
That one's probably really old.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere where we've been at a good depth, we find these oldest cribbing spikes. And, of course, we can have it tested. See if it's, you know, pre-1830s, 1840s, but it's got some F to it as well.
That's a good point.
A cribbing spike is an iron fastener that was used to connect two pieces of wood together, normally associated with tunnels or shafts. This cribbing spike could actually be part of the original construction of the money pit. All right, mate, I'll put this in my pouch and keep going. All right, mate, see what else is down here.
Yeah.
Hang on, Billy, I might have a signal here.
Something good, Gary?
What the heck is that?
What'd you find, Gary?
I think it's a chisel, by the look of it.
Here, come show us.
It's got some F to it. To me, it looks like a chisel. I don't believe it's a spike. Feel how heavy that is. It's an oldie because it's got some F to it.
Yeah.
Well, what would you use a chisel like that for?
It's hard to say, Jack, what they were using it for.
Yeah, to me, a chisel like that is for doing the finer work.
I agree with Bill on that. It's not to break rocks, it's for detail work.
Yeah, this is a good candidate to be depositor related.
Maybe?
You know the history of the carved stones on Oak Island, mate?
Yes.
Ever since the Oak Island mystery began 226 years ago, searchers have found a number of mysterious carved stones, both on the surface and buried deep below ground. Perhaps the most notable of those was the legendary 90-foot stone, discovered at that depth in the money pit back in 1804. The greenish-gray slab reportedly had a series of strange hieroglyphic symbols carved across it, which were translated to read, 40 feet below, 2 million pounds are buried. Although the stone has been missing since the early 1900s, is it possible that the team may have discovered the tool that was used to carve its cryptic message in the spoils that were excavated from the money pit more than half a century ago?
Well, we'll definitely get it checked out. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
for sure.
written in stone what it is, but it,
No pun intended.
it looks like an endpoint chisel to me.
Good job, Gary.